Okay, students, so I am looking at FlipSnack. I have uploaded a PDF of my writing, and now I want to edit. So I'm noticing a couple of things. I see arrows here, and as I click on these, it takes me through my writing. It's in order, and that's my last page, my works cited. If I continue to click right, it takes me back to the beginning. I'm also noticing another way to get from page to page is down here in this bottom tray. So it works the same way. I'm clicking through my writing. And I also see some buttons here, delete, and I don't want to delete this page, and add. But I do want to add a cover to this book to make it look like a real book. So I'm going to click add, and it's given me a blank page. The only problem is it's stuck it here, and I don't want it there. I don't want to go from the first page to a blank page, and that doesn't make sense. What I can do is click and drag it to the front where I do want it, and I'm just making sure, yep, that's exactly where I want it. So I'm going to go back over here, and I'm making sure I've highlighted the right page that I want to edit, and I can click on one of these to make the cover of my book. Some of them say free, and some of them may say something like premium, which may cost money, which we'll just be using the free ones for today. So let's say I like this one. If I click it, underneath it, it's giving me some different layouts that I can use. I'm wanting mine to look like the cover of a book, so I'm just going to go with this. I double click it, and it puts it right in. Here's a warning. It's telling me if I change the layout of this page, it will remove current content. Well, there is no current content on this page, so it's safe for me to say okay. If I accidentally hit this on top of one of my pages where I have my writing, then I would want to hit cancel. But that's exactly where I want it, so I'm going to say okay. And now I can edit the text. So I can give it a title. I can change the font, and I can change the size, and I can change the color all right here. I think I just want to remove this, and then where it says the year, I think I'll put my name. Oops, make sure to capitalize. And I'm good with that. So over here, I notice too, as I'm clicking, it's also taking me through each one of these and letting me edit. So I can click here to get to them, or I can click over here. Now this line is interesting. I kind of like it, but I wonder what other options I might have if I were to play around with it. There's all sorts of things you can do. So the background, I just am noticing that because I didn't see that before. I have to make sure that makes sense. It looks like an iPad with a pen or something. And it sort of could fit for mine because it is about planning, and you do use a lot of technology to plan your trip to Disney. Maybe I don't like it. Maybe I want to switch to this. So if I did that, click it once, and then it opens up all of the options underneath. So let's see. It's giving me that warning again. Yeah, I want to see what it looks like if I change it. Okay, so over here, maybe I like the solid background better. And then it looks like it's got an image here. So if I don't want that image, if I click over here, it's got some other images that I could use. It doesn't look like these really fit with my topic. It would be pretty weird to put a picture of some food in there. That doesn't really make any sense at all. And I could go ahead and upload images, but then I get into worrying about giving credit to the site where I took the image from, and so I think I'm going to stay away from that. If I go to shapes, let's see what's there. So I could do something, let's see what this would do. Maybe I want to change the color of that. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so you can play around with how you want to design the cover of your book. All sorts of different fun things to play with. And maybe I just want to delete this, or maybe I want to put my name here. Let's see if it will let me. No, it's considered an image, not text, so it's not letting me type anything in there. But if I hit delete, I can just get rid of it. So there are some different things to do. Let's see if I click on text, if I can add text. Okay, it looks like I can. So if I wanted to put a second title in, and not really a second title, but a place to put my name, I could. Oh goodness, I keep messing that up. Don't really like the color. That doesn't, it matches, but I want it to show up a little bit better. So I can play with it, and you can play with it too. But just to give you an idea, I'll stop there. And so let me click on through my book and see what it looks like. Clicking all the way to the end, that's my last page. I want to add another kind of like the end of my book page, so I'm going to click add, and it looks like all my pages disappeared in the tray. But if I click back here, I see that they're all still there. It looks like it only holds maybe 7 pages down here, and then if you click this arrow, it takes me to the page I just added. So I want to do the same thing. I'm going to go back to layout, and I want it to match. So I'm saying, yep, it's okay. There's no content there. Go for it. And because this is the back of my, it's like the back cover of a book, I don't want any text at all on it. So once you're happy with it, then what you want to do before you go publish is you want to preview it so you can really see what it's going to look like. And when I did that, let me get back to the beginning, I noticed some new options came up over here. So what I would like is I want to enable some sounds, flip sounds. And so that will, if you listen, it kind of makes a cool sound, like a page is turning, and I just like that. So you can enable that if you'd like. And I'm also noticing something went weird here, like where did my title go? So I would want to edit, go back to edit to see what's going on with that. Maybe it's just gone because I'm in the preview mode. You can also change your background over here, this background in the back, which isn't super important, but maybe you want to play with that, you can. And so anyway, when you're happy with that, you can go to publish. And when you click on the publish, it gives you some options. Public means anybody on the web can search this and find this. I only want people, my friends, you know, classmates, colleagues to see it. So instead I'm going to go save. And when I save it, it says my flipbook has been saved in my flipbooks. And right here I can access all my flipbooks that I've made. And sometimes this takes time. So when I go, I see this line going across the bottom of my page, and that tells me it's getting it there, but it's going to take some time. So once you have it there, then you should be able to see your flipbooks by clicking on all my flipbooks. And this will be a great way that you can show off your writing.